To start out this project, you'll need at least 12 Popsicle Sticks. The catapult we are making today has 3 firing arms and will launch high rather than far. The first thing we need to make is the block with which the launching arms will bend across. To do this, I used 6 stacked pieces and hot glued them all together. You can decide how many you want to use based on the trajectory you're going for. After you have them all glued up, it's time to add the base. This will keep the whole assembly from tipping when the arms are engaged. I just tacked them on with hot glue to get the position I wanted. After each one was tacked in place, I took a long random length of yarn and wrapped an X pattern around each one. This will give the base its rigidity. After all of the wrapping of the base is done, we can move on to attaching the arms. I did this in almost the same way. I tacked each one in place with hot glue and then tacked a piece of yarn to the bottom. I again wrapped an X pattern, but this time I wrapped some extra yarn around the end where the arm meets the base. This will help strengthen the whole thing, which is important considering how much strain there will be on those ends. Once all of the launching arms are secure, it's time to add the projectile holder. You could use a variety of objects to do this, from milk jug caps to aluminum foil. I decided to use Dixie Cups since I had some lying around. To get the holder I wanted, I just cut off the bottom of the cup about 1/4 inch or so and then cut it in half. I also cut a notch in the bottom of each one so it would sit flat on the arm. After I had these all figured out, I positioned them where I wanted them and then glued them in place. Now we have a 3-armed catapult. It can be used to fire single shots or a 3-in-1 shot. Now this was a really simple project and one that would be a lot of fun to do with your kids. I know our kids really enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions for future episodes of Pinshots, please send them to us on Pinterest and we'll see what kind of spin we can put on them. As always, thanks for spending these last few minutes with us. Share, tweet, pin, and plus this video if you liked it or found it helpful. Also join us on Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest for more creative goodness. And if you haven't already, you can get warm and fuzzy with us by subscribing to Waylight Creations for new how-to and do-it-yourself videos like this one every week. Thanks for being creative with us, and we'll see you next time.